Recently in a class, one of the students asked me, as we were exploring and learning about the Gospel of John, in fact, today's Gospel reading for Easter Sunday, she asked a simple question. What was Mary of Magdala hoping to find? The scriptures tell us she rose up early in the morning. It was still dark, and she goes to the tomb. We know she doesn't go alone because she references a we. Maybe she's in the company of other women as they went to the tomb, but she sees from a distance that the stone has been moved. And she panics, and she runs to the disciples and tells Peter and the other disciple whom Jesus loved. She tells them what she has seen. They in turn race and see for themselves what has happened. And they go into the tomb and they see the cloth. Two separate piles, one for the head, the rest for the body. And then we hear, if you go a little further from that reading, in verse 10 tells us that they returned home. However, verse 11 tells us that Mary stayed weeping at the tomb. What was she hoping to find? We had been weeping perhaps this last few weeks with this pandemic, with this COVID-19. We may have been frustrated, all sorts of emotions of anger possibly, or even powerlessness. Every day we hear of those who have contracted COVID-19 and those who have died, and the numbers keep rising and rising, and we're overwhelmed. However, Mary weeping at the tomb changes when she bends over and looks in. And what does she find? I'm not going to do a spoiler. You read it. What she finds. But everything changes. And so for us, everything too can change. Everything has already begun to change. People act differently. Social media, Zoom, text messages, FaceTime, all these become ways that we can come in touch and relate one to the other. We're becoming somewhat new. We're becoming new creation. We're spending more time in relationships and less in other things that busy our agendas and our calendars. I don't know about you, but when this is all over, I want to be a different person. I am a different person now. I want to not return to the normal. I want a new normal. I even want to, if I'm still standing here with you, this summer go to the south of France. Next summer rather, not this one, next summer go to the south of France and drive through the countryside and breathe in the fresh air. What will you do? Happy Easter.